Hello, my name is Aurel. I'm a youth ambassador for Attentive Social Enterprise. I'm here today with another youth ambassador, Mia, and our coach Montel, who's going to be teaching us some chess tactics today. So over to Montel.
Excellent. Hello, how are you two?
Good,
Good, thank
thanks.
you.
Great, okay. So now we're trying to go to opening. Okay. So Mia, can you tell us your white and what has happened here in this particular opening? What do you think?
This one in particular, if I'm white,
Yes.
is this what are they preparing to do?
So what's happened here is there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves already has happened. And then the last move that black has just done is they've just taken out their knight.
Yeah. So they've taken their knights out already. They've
yes.
kind of went straight in for that. Whereas white, they've kind of not really done so much. They've just taken out their pawns. It's not, doesn't look as strong, I suppose.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I don't know.
Yeah, good. Noelle?
Are they preparing to do something right now? Or
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Are they maybe trying to open up the channel on the left side maybe for, I don't know. I don't know why they'd bring out all those pawns just like that without bringing up any minors or anything.
It looks like, doesn't it? It's quite a strange opening.
Yeah.
Because what they've done is they've done the gambit, but with the gambit, they've not developed any of their minor pieces, have they?
No.
Okay. Let's have a look at what they did next. Can you see the screen in front of me?
Yeah.
Okay. So what they've now done is they've now moved out a couple of their minor pieces. They've taken out the knight and they've taken out the bishop. Okay. So the bishop's been moved and then it's retreated back. It moved from here to there and then was forced back when that knight moved to there. So this is a few moves later down the way. Now black has now moved up this pawn here to try to disrupt this setup here. Okay. Mia, what do you think of this layout now?
it's a bit more. There's a bit more going on now, I suppose. A few of white's minor pieces have come out, like the bishop and the knight's out now, so they're kind of making a bit more of a move. I'm still struggling to make out what it is that's happening properly.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's good. Laurel, any dangers that you can see on here for any player? It's white's go. What happens if white? Yeah. Would you take that pawn? And Mia, would you take the pawn? You've been off the pawn by black. Yes. Do you see the arrow?
Yes.
Pawn forward too. So you can take it with your pawn on the b. Your b pawn can go to the a square.
I feel like you would want to, but I'm just going to presume that they're doing it as like a sacrifice, because otherwise, why would you need to do that? You could just move once. So I don't know.
What do you think, Laurel?
Yeah, I think black is definitely done that on purpose to try and get the opponent to take its pawn, just to open up that, because right now those three pawns are all defending each other. So you take one, you'll be taken. You can't do anything. So yeah, it's definitely done that on purpose.
So Mia, if you were to take that pawn, what do you think black will do? What would the next move be?
They could just take back, I guess.
Yeah, with which one?
They could take back with the rook.
Yeah. Anything else?
Or they could take back with the pawn on b7, probably.
The pawn on b7 won't be able to take it back because if the pawn on b7 moves forward too, then you can do en passant to take them, but they can't take you back with that pawn. Okay. Can they take you back with another piece?
I'm sure they can. I just can't figure out which.
Laurel?
The queen?
Yes, the queen. Absolutely. So the queen can take it back. And if you take back the pawn, what is that then?
Check.
Ah, yes, I see.
Check. What else can if you were to take the black pawn and you didn't want to take that with either the rook or the queen, what else do you think you might think about doing? As you said, Laurel, what you would have done is disrupt to these.
Yeah.
Which means this one here would be called left hanging.
You could take it with either the knight or the bishop.
Absolutely, yeah. Can we actually see that? The knight or
Yeah.
bishop can come here, and then they would be in the middle of the game, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I see.
So, that
Yeah.
would, so by taking that, it'd be a very strong position for black, wouldn't it? Because you probably won't be able to be able to defend that from 2 attacks and that from 2 different attacks.
So there's a lot of options there.
A lot of options by that one move.
Yeah.
I wanted to show you one with a couple of moves. Can you see the screen in front of you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me call you back on here. So again, a few moves later on. Can you describe what has now happened after the few moves? So what happened basically is those exchanges that we talked about have all happened, and they've all now been taken by the black, all of them. Okay. So now it's white's move, okay, and what because black has just moved its bishop to a3.
Mm-hmm.
So what is going on here, Leah? And what are the, because black has done what?
Well, they've castled, haven't they? On the, I believe that would be their queen side, wouldn't it? Or is that the king?
That would actually be the king side. No,
Okay,
actually,
I'm thinking backwards.
yeah, because it's the other way around on the table. Yeah. Because if the king is here, then the king would be there and the queen would be here. So that would be queen side castle and the king side castle. So if they move if the 1 square from here, it's king side. If the 2 squares from here, it's the queen side. That's how you can usually tell.
Okay.
So the castle's on the king side.
The fact that they've moved that bishop, can't the rook on a1 just take that?
Yeah.
Not that it should. That can happen.
Yeah, but it can happen, yes. Would it happen? Would you take it?
I don't know, because it feels a bit too obvious.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Would you take it?
I wouldn't, because then the queen can take the rook, and then that's opened up behind. So I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, exactly. So you could argue that it's pinned, but the queen can actually move. Because if the queen moved, then this rook here is still behind the bishop. So that's not going to be a problem with the king moving. So the other risks are, what about this knight here, Mia? What's that doing?
Well, I mean,
where can it move on to?
It can go for the other knight.
Yeah, it can take the other knight, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Would it do that?
It could also go to. It can go to c3, which would then be pinning the queen, I think.
Yes, it would, wouldn't it?
As well.
And then the queen would have to move, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then if it took the knight, the queen is actually holding it there, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's something to be aware of, that the queen is actually. So the knight would take, queen would take, but then the queen takes back, the king would just take the queen.
Yeah.
Or that knight would take it. So you probably wouldn't want to take that knight, would you? Because of defended by too many pieces. Okay. If it's left there, what can happen? Yeah. If you leave the knight.
If I leave the knight, the white one.
Yeah. No, the black one. If you don't move it, you move something else. What could white do? What are white's options?
Oof, I'm not sure. I'm getting a bit stuck.
That's fine. Laurel, what can white do?
If the, just a thought. Sorry,
Yeah,
Of
no,
course.
go on.
might be completely irrelevant, but the knight that's at D2, if
Yeah.
that was to come up to C4,
Yeah.
does it then have potential to take the black queen?
Yeah, but the pawn will take it.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't go there because the pawn.
And it would open up for the queen to take the king.
Yeah, so
Yes.
it's not allowed to move. So that's a good point, Laurel. It's pinned because it would open up. Right, you can't move there. It's classic an illegal move as you put yourself in check.
I see.
Have another thought. What can this bishop do?
It can take that knight.
Yeah. And if it took the knight, then what would happen?
Wouldn't the pawn take it?
Yeah, the pawn will take, or this knight will take.
Mm.
And then what can this bishop do?
That one can come up and it can take another pawn from up.
I can take the pawn, yeah. Okay, so if I took that pawn, maybe that would have to be here to stop the queen from taking it. So maybe you'd have to move here first. Then you take that. Okay. And then, or what can you do with your king and your castle?
You could castle as well, but it is on the same side, isn't it?
Yeah. But if you're in danger from attack, that might be something worth considering, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did that help you to think about all the possibilities? The only
Yeah,
thing
I mean,
that
it helps to
black
see.
can
I'm still not sure which one I'd want to do though.
do- okay. So the other thing that you can do is you see this knight.
Mhm.
If you brought that down to here, G4, what square would you be attacking?
You'd be attacking the queen, I think.
Now if it's here, if that knight moves to here.
Oh, if that knight. Sorry, I'm being confused. You could be attacking F2.
Exactly.